Hello friends, Namaskara, Hai Gitira, कैसे हैं सब लोग? Hope all are safe and healthy. Today we look into the BS6 200cc bikes available under 1,50,000 price range. I have considered three bikes. They are Honda Hornet 2.0, TVS Apache 200 RTR 4V and Bajaj Pulsar 200 NS. I know you must be thinking why no KTM 200 or Impulse 200, right? Well, KTM 200 is amazing bike, but the price of the bike is around 2,50,000 rupees and the Impulse 200 is an adventure category bike. Let's start with the design and the looks of these bikes. On the new Honda Hornet 2.0, the first thing that you notice on this bike is the sharper lines and looks more bulkier than the previous version, which makes it more appealing with the V-shaped headlamps, split seat and eye-catchy graphics. With the Apache 200 RTR, which already had a sporty and aggressive styling but has restyled the motorcycle for 2020, giving it an extra dose of sporty characteristics. Firstly, the overall headlamp unit with more radical and angular design with cruiser seat for more comfort and a new set of graphics which are in line with the sporty theme of the bike. On the other hand, Bajaj 200 NS gets sharp, aggressive street fighter styling with a muscular look and slightly aggressive riding position with a split seat. When you have the first glance of these bikes, all three looks totally different from each other and have the uniqueness in each of them. But with the great styling and the graphics, Honda Hornet 2.0 looks much better than the other two bikes. Let's talk about the engine and power ratio on all three bikes. Honda Hornet 2.0 uses 184cc single-cylinder air-cooled FI engine which generates 17 bhp at 8,500 rpm and 16 Nm of torque at 6,000 rpm with a 5-speed gearbox, and the fuel capacity is about 12 liters, which weighs about 142 kg, seat height about 590 mm with a ground clearance of 167 mm. The top speed of Honda Hornet is claimed as 130 km per hour and the expected mileage is about 37 km per liter. Apache RTR 200 is powered by the same 197.75cc single-cylinder 4-valve oil-cooled engine that churns out about 20.2 bhp at 8,500 rpm and 16.8 Nm of torque at 7,500 rpm with the 5-speed gearbox. TVS has given slipper clutch on this bike, which makes one of the first manufacturer in this segment to provide a slipper clutch. The fuel capacity is 12 liters, which weighs about 153 kg, seat height about 800 mm with a ground clearance of 180 mm. The top speed of Apache RTR is 127 km per hour and the expected mileage is about 35 km per liter. Bajaj 200 NS is powered by 199.5cc single-cylinder liquid-cooled FI engine. It churns out 24.5 bhp at 9,750 rpm and 18.5 Nm of torque at 8,000 rpm with a 6-speed gearbox, and the fuel capacity is about 12 liters, which weighs about 156 kg, seat height about 805 mm, ground clearance is about 168 mm. The top speed of Bajaj 200 NS is 135 km per hour and the expected mileage is about 35 km per liter. All three bikes looks great on the paper, but definitely Bajaj Pulsar 200 NS stands out as the engine produces more power and torque out of other two bikes. If you are looking for pure performance and instant pickup, then Pulsar 200 NS is the bike that you want to buy. But if you want bit of a power and a fancy slipper clutch option, then Apache RTR 200 is the bike that you want. With the Honda Hornet 2.0, it's pure basic bike with the styling. Let's talk about the suspensions and the braking duty on these bikes. Suspension duty on Honda Hornet 2.0 is handled by golden upside down forks at the front and the monoshocks at the rear. The bike uses disc brake at both ends with single channel ABS as standard. On the other hand, RTR 200 gets regular telescopic fork at front and monoshocks at rear, and the stopping power comes from front and rear pedal disc brakes with dual channel ABS as standard. On Pulsar 200 NS, telescopic with the anti-friction bush at front and Netrox monoshocks absorber with the canister at rear, and the braking duty is handled by disc brake at both front and the rear with the single channel ABS. After comparing the suspensions and the braking duties on all the three bikes, I feel Honda has done a great job by giving golden USD forks, which enhances the look of the bike. But Apache also comes with a golden forks, but it's not USD, and also comes with a dual channel ABS, which makes riding much safer. I also feel TVS should have upgraded the suspension on Apache to USD forks, while restyling the bike. Anyways, I will still pick Apache here only because of the dual channel ABS. So let's talk about the tires. All three bikes get 17-inch tubeless alloy wheels, and the dimensions on Hornet come with 110 section at front and 140 section at rear. Apache come with 90 section at front and 130 section at rear, and the Pulsar come with 100 section at front and 130 section at rear. It's totally visible that the Hornet gets bigger and the wider tires when compared to the other two bikes. Let's talk about the features of these bikes. When it comes to features, Honda Hornet 2.0 gets full LED system on it with LED headlamps, tail lamps, and both the indicators, with fully digital instrument panel that offers all the necessary readouts like speed, tachometer, fuel efficiency, odometer, trip meter, service reminder, fuel gauge, etc. This bike also features gear position indicator, battery voltmeter, hazard switch, and of course the engine start switch. TVS Apache RTR 200 gets full digital instrument panel, which offers essential informations like speed, tachometer, odometer, trip meter, etc. But this instrument console also gets Smart X Connect system that provides smartphone connectivity for calls, SMS alert, and turn-by-turn navigation. This unit also displays informations like lean angle and the race telemetry. Bajaj Pulsar 200 NS gets a halogen headlamp and a semi-digital instrument cluster and a raised clip-on handlebars. It is obvious that the TVS Apache is more technology-friendly bike and gives more features than any other bike in this segment. And straight away, hands down, Apache wins this race. So let's see how much these bikes are priced. Honda Hornet 2.0 gets a price tag of Rs 1,29,000, while TVS Apache RTR 200 4V gets a price tag of Rs 1,25,000, and the Pulsar 200 NS is priced at Rs 1,27,000. So which bike you should go for or rather buy? If you're looking for a raw power, performance, speed, initial pickup, maneuverability, then no doubt Pulsar 200 NS. That's the bike you should go for. But if you like all the bells and whistles in your bikes with bit of the looks and the power combined, then the TVS Apache 200 is the best bike to go for. And if you are looking for a basic bike to ride in a city and a pure styling, which is a head turner, then Honda Hornet 2.0 is the option. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel, like, and press the notification button so you don't miss on any of our videos. This is Amit Bhakta signing off. See you later.